likes a warm environment. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back underway. Finally, it is going to be Azubu Frost versus SK Gaming. We talked about that level 1 fight. Will it happen? We will find out, that's for sure. We can check out the screen at the moment. Jan, I mean, from a level 1 point of view, I said myself, Azubu Frost definitely have the stronger level 1 fight.
They have the stronger level 1 fight if they want to go for it, but honestly, so much of this nowadays just comes down to strategy and catching the other team by surprise. And if you have a vastly superior level 1 team and you get caught off guard, it won't matter. But surprisingly enough, with all the aggression we saw in the first 2 games, both these teams coming up with very, very defensive positions.
Absolutely defensive. Just keeping my eye on what SK Gaming are doing. Playing very defensive here. I think they're expecting it. Maybe, you know, they're in the exact position that IG went for as well earlier against the Azubu Frost. I don't think the Azubu Frost are going to push for that one. Of course, the blue team
would have a Corki to Valkyrie over into a brush, and that would not be a good brush to Valk into right now.
It would not be the wisest choice. He has actually leveled up Phosphorus Bomb already. So, no craziness from Woong this time around. Just seeing where Cloud Templar's going to go. Is he going to go across for that red buff? It's looking like they might well think about it, you know. I think they're going to go try to
invade. This is something that teams have been getting better and better at. Instead of invading right away and blowing all your cards, they go in late. This is something blue team always goes for double golems with Sona and Caitlyn. They're going to maybe try to disrupt this with 4, but they step on a Caitlyn trap.
Straight onto that trap. SK Gaming are going to be completely aware of where they are. They've got to be careful, though. Kevin is on his own at the Wraith. So Kevin's taking the large Wraith away from the fact. Cloud Templar now going to come in, going to spot him, but he's already taken the large Wraith. That's the only thing that Azubu Frost were really aiming for there. They were gunning for that. Blue buff, meanwhile, will be given across to Araneae. So Araneae is going to be happy with that one. Shy returns to top lane.
Disrupt this.
Yeah, in that red buff, they can see they're continuing to disrupt. Their ward goes down. Can they get it? They do manage to get the steal. It was Cloud Templar that picked it up, so they have managed to steal that red buff.
So, and also going over to the side, Araneae picking up that blue buff, but his red was stolen, and now he's going into his own side of the jungle. So, Azubu Frost has a potential to clear 3 of the 4 buffs here, which would give them an early game experience and gold advantage.
Okay, so it's looking like we're going to have some standard lane play coming here, Jan. Let's just take us through exactly how these are going to stack up. We talked about Kevin versus Shy earlier on.
So Kevin versus Shy, right now, Aurelia might be able to jump on a bit early, but the problem with this is Kevin spent time trying to defend the red, so Shy got early experience. Now he has a slight edge on Aurelia and might actually be able to bully that lane. You go across into mid, you have Ocelot and Araneae, or sorry, you have Ocelot against RapidStar, and that is where he has to be fearful of Araneae's ganks, because he has an advantage on Karthus, but not if the YellOwStaR ganks come, and then you swoop down into the bottom lane, and this is the poke heavy comp by SK, trying to punish the support Lux. Support Lux is all about pick kills if you land a Q and team fighting, not necessarily about landing in poke. So SK is going to try to jump on top of that no sustain lane.
So meanwhile down the bottom you can see the shove coming from YellOwStaR. They're forcing Woong back to that tower. Kind of expected. I mean, Caitlyn with that built over Peacemaker will be a bit of a force to be reckoned with, certainly in the early 2 levels. You can see he's level 3 versus level 1 already. That's a big advantage.
And that's just the fact that they've been able to push them back. They spent Azubu Frost a lot of time in that red jungle. They also missed a few early minions, which is what's contributing to this early XP advantage. They should be able to get some of these creeps on the tower, but you can even see they're far behind their tower and still getting a fair bit of poke damage from Sona. It's going to be a very difficult lane early on for Woong and Mantla.
Let's see how that one's going to progress through YellOwStaR. As you can see, he's aiming up, trying to get that built over across both members of Azubu Frost. Meanwhile, at that top lane, we can see Araneae is in position to possibly go for something on Shy here. I'm going to try and keep my eye on both lanes. He is going to sit this one out. We saw earlier on, actually, IG sat in that bush for a full minute waiting to try and get that gank. Kevin is trying to bait Shy in there, but I don't think he's going to fall for this one.
It's rather clever. He placed that ward in the brush, trying to make sure he had, trick him into having vision. Gets the ghost to be blown, but that's all they're going to do. He might go back to that brush and camp, but nope, he's just going to walk right away. Still a successful gank, despite not touching it.
Yeah, absolutely forcing that summoner spell to be used there, so Araneae returns. Let's see if he's got anything to go for. RapidStar is pretty much pushed against his tower. He's going to try and see if he can steal the Wraith. Puts the ward down. Going to check out that red buff, maybe, but maybe may just go back towards Shy up that top lane. Golems are available to him. As it is at the moment, Cloud Templar just taking the wolves, so he's a long way off. They have good positioning here at SK early on. You can see Shy continue to be harassed, and that bottom lane still very much a level advantage for YellOwStaR.
He actually steals the blue Wraith there, but gets spotted out by Cloud Templar. And they've done a really good job shutting down Araneae and making sure his ganks don't dictate any lanes. The red buff steal was a big part of that. They kept his XP down, they kept his threat down, and now he's heading back up against top. But Shy's so close to his tower, this would be a very difficult gank to execute.
Yeah, we've also got Cloud Templar on the way up the river as well, so this is a dangerous, dangerous game that Araneae is playing. He's going to take 3 tower hits there, less than ideal, and you can see immediately that Cloud Templar's like, yeah, I think we could have a go at this one. He's double buffed up, he just needs to get that taunt across on towards Araneae. Good stun from Kevin now, defending his jungler, and immediately turns our attention down there. You can see that the RapidStar was making his way up the river, so wise play from SK Gaming. Very cagey stuff here from both teams.
Actually, a lot of caution coming out from both of these guys. It's really just on Azubu Frost to stall and wait for YellOwStaR to no longer be effective. So all of this posturing is coming out in favor of them quite strongly. Once RapidStar hits level 6, the wave is just going to be cleared by the Nyph ultimate. Especially the Cloud Templar is an energy-based jungler, so the mana and the blue buff getting handed to RapidStar is not going to send him back one bit. Can't say the same for SK with Ocelote and Araneae, because Karthus is going to demand that blue buff and YellOwStar's not going to have it.
Yeah, YellOwStaR in that bottom lane, he's got to be careful. He's playing it very aggressively. He just has 1 minion. He's got to be careful he doesn't get caught by that light binding from Mad Life. He easily could get pushed on. Just a couple of shots from that tower would definitely be very harmful to him at the moment. A flip coming out on that top lane. Kevin versus Shy. Kevin puts the stun down, but Shy hits level 6 before Kevin, which means he did return to that
pretty big. He's now just going to shove that lane entirely into the tower, and he would actually have the potential to even run behind the tower temporarily until Kevin hits level 6.
YellOwStaR on his own down the bottom. He has been caught by the line binding down the bottom there. He will get the damage down. He should be able to back off from this one. Trying to be aggressive on towards Mad Life and just tank through that damage. Hasn't really got it to face against Woong, and he's going to have Nyph rejoining him in that bottom lane. But he has taken a lot of damage. I expect to see YellOwStaR go back at some point. However, he's only just used his first health bar.
And Araneae is just not able to put any pressure on this game. We just saw Shy hit level 6 on Singe and just go behind the tower and clear a wave. That's not a good lane for Kevin right now. He's getting, despite being even on minion kills, he should have been ahead of Singed early on at this point. Even bottom lane, though, it's coming around a bit to the other side. Once Azubu Frost hits level 6 is when the threat's going to come on for them, but SK doing a really good job poking him down. 46 minion kills for Caitlyn, only 28 for Corki. Doing a really good job out poking them early, D-Man.
Yeah, very even on the top lane as well. We've just seen Shy going back. Actually, it looks like he's going to go towards the Hex Revolver rather than going straight towards a Catalyst to protect. Definitely a different start from a Singe player.
Interesting choice there. The Hextech Revolver is just going to allow him to lane and sustain more and more, which would make sense since he does not have teleport. A lot of Singes do that. That just means all he wants to do is sit in that lane. All he wants to do is just push past the tower and create as much 4v5 pressure for his team as possible. Spellvamp is one of the ways to do that, and when the teamfight phase does come out, if he gets a Will of the Ancients, it'll help. And here comes Araneae.
Very much coming in now. I think the Ghost is going to be available. There's the ulti popped. Araneae, and he's got to be careful. He's very low on health. Shy nearly finished him off. Couldn't quite get the flip down on him, and instead Kevin's going to have to back away from that one. So from a 2-on-1 situation, Shy continues to just trot on past that lane and continue his farming merry way. Meanwhile, in the middle there, you can see that our Ocelote was also being pushed out a little bit by RapidStar, so we've got to be careful, but this is all buying time for Cloud Templar to get back into that jungle, go for the invade, and steal away the red buff.
And Shy is going to be trouble for SK because they just sent 2 people up there and had to run away. He went in and counter jungle. He is beasting right now. There's not much SK can do against him unless they have 3. And here comes a potential big fight bottom lane. Cloud Templar sneaking all the way behind SK.
This could be first blood. He's just taken the red buff. He's surely going to get on towards Nyph there, but he's had to flash away straight away. The light binding catching on towards YellOwStaR. The damage going to continue onto him, towards him. And Cloud Templar looks like he's just going to back away from this one, but Azubu Frost kind of winning out that farming session. We saw the Wolves already being taken away by Shy there. He's been very aggressive. Like you say, went straight past it. It's like, yeah, you're going to try and gank me. I don't mind. I can pop my ulti and continue farming my merry way. 73 CS to 67, so not that much of a big advantage right now. Araneae did go for the boots of mobility early on. They're just not walking out for him yet.
He's really quite far behind at this point. Still hasn't hit level 6. Not going for any GP10 items early, but still not pulling off successful ganks. When you go boots mobility, you're all about getting the ganks. He realizes his red's been stolen once again. And this is going to be trouble for YellOwStaR as this moves on because he's actually too weak to assist meaningfully in a lot of these ganks right now. He has to find a way to get himself back into this game.
Yeah, Cloud Templar almost a full level ahead of Araneae now. He's just about to hit 7, while Araneae is only just about to pick up 6. RapidStar, meanwhile, going and getting them wards down. Look towards that top lane. Now is Shy working out towards Kevin. Shy has been back, got himself that extra gunblade. He has actually just popped his ulti there on Kevin. He's just using it to farm, so he's not even really worried about the fact that he could get ganked. He's just quite happy to pop it and just continue his farming his merry way. Kevin definitely starting to struggle up here.
He's on a 90-second cooldown, and he has all that spell vamp. He's just spot, free farming, and bottom lane has the YellOwStaR camping, trying to bait Azubu Frost in and getting aggressive, but they don't seem to be falling for it.
Yeah, Araneae is sat there, but he's going to have to back away. And again, look at Shy. Shy is in the jungle. He's taken away, actually, the siege minion, and he's just looking for the wolves. The wolves were not there, but he'd quite happily taken them. And we are seeing Cloud Templar begin in the dragon.
They have so much pressure here. The thing is, though, Kevin has his teleport up, has not been harassed by Kevin. He's just getting pressured. So they have complete control. Actually, sorry, SK could turn this around if they had a ward, but they actually don't have vision on Azubu Frost right now.
They have no idea this is happening. I'm guessing they realize that people are missing from it. Araneae is heading down there. May even get caught out here. Just puts the ward down. RapidStar could have stunned him there. Possibly the rest of the team could have followed through, but first dragon of the game on 11 minutes, just going straight towards him, and Shy once again, almost playing Dyrus style. Remember, we've never seen Dyrus doing the exact same thing. I guess you could say Darian as well from Moscow 5, pretty much taking everything away from that jungle, and it's just all snowballing against Araneae. Araneae has fallen behind, and Ocelot now, the ping goes down. Ocelot wants to go for this one. He's going to have the help from Kevin in the moment. Can he close that distance? No, he can't, and Shy just walks away again. Singed is causing himself problems.
Even though Shy is even in minions pretty much with Kevin, the pressure he's applying on the map is putting Araneae very far behind. So he's actually disrupting Araneae and Ocelot and all of SK just by being where he is at these times. Really, really solid Singe play by Shy, and that's a great counter pick to Aurelia just by the way he's playing it and how he's been able to take advantage.
Yeah, the saving grace right now is YellOwStaR down this bottom lane. 93 CS compared to 65 for Woong, but we know that Woong will certainly come into it late game. He was bullied out of that lane against by IG earlier on today, and he still managed to get himself involved. And it's like, you put the pressure on me, the rest of my team will carry the load. And as it is right now, Shy is definitely going to become a problem late on. The question is how much they could deal with that harass. If he was to get involved, which it looks like they're going to try to gank him again. We can see Araneae, the ping goes down. They are going to target on towards him. There's the headbutt. Hasn't used the pulverize yet. There's the pulverize going down. The tower getting dropped as well, which means there will not be any tower damage coming down here. Shy is going to surely try and walk away from this. The Carpet Salty's not going to be enough. Meanwhile, down the bottom lane, they're also going down the bottom lane. Nyph should go down. First blood comes out. It will be Woong that picks it up. Woong goes down as well to YellOwStaR. You can see Mad Life going to get caught out. YellOwStar's not got enough in him. Shen should be able to get the taunt. Just flashes out of it. There's the teleport from Kevin. Can he get on towards Mad Life? Mad Life will surely go down. Yes, he will. YellOwStaR picks it up. 2-on-1 exchange. Kevin wants to get on towards Cloud Templar. Cloud Templar should be able to get away from this one. What a crazy, crazy exchange in that bottom lane.
Flurry of action. The Ocelot ultimate actually attempting to assist two places. They could not get Shy, but the bottom lane fight pretty much just collapsed everyone. That was one of those try to appear everywhere fights, and it's pretty much what happened in the bottom lane. They had a 3-on-3 that went on, and they traded kills actually just 2 for 1. So something SK had to do because they are getting outfarmed, they are getting outpressured. They have to start getting kills because if they continue this farming game, things aren't going to work out.
Yeah, I mean, well, see, Ocelot's tower is pretty much gone, so there's absolutely nothing left for that one. So it should be 2 towers for Azubu Frost next time they push on. Meanwhile, the bottom tower of Azubu Frost is also very low, so YellOwStar's been pushing heavily on there, so it's working out both ways at the moment. Shy, though, is definitely farming up so well against Kevin at the moment. Kevin will become beastly. You can see he build that wits end to try and sort of counteract what Shy is doing, but Shy, honestly, now he's got that catalyst in there. Expect a lot of ages to come out shortly. It's just so strong.
Got a bit of wind coming in here, actually.
Yeah.
Shy just continuing the pressure, and look how much he's sucking Araneae into that lane. Araneae's not been able to do anything to Shy right now, and just that took the pressure from mid. Araneae would have been able to maybe hold that mid tower, but because he got pulled over there by Shy, they're just pressuring everywhere here. That's 2 towers to 0 and the dragon. So global gold-wise, they're actually up by quite a lot.
Yeah, as it is at the moment, keep my peep on that bottom. Well, the wind, I mean, the LA wind, who'd have thought that? The LA wind picks up a little bit. But Kevin and Shy, Kevin's just I don't really can really do a great deal of it. Meanwhile, RapidStar in the middle there is pushing Ocelot back. Araneae was there to try and go for it. As yet, they've not even popped the rebirth once on RapidStar. Definitely having problems down that bottom lane. YellOwStaR certainly going to hopefully be the saving grace for SK Gaming. He has got that BF sword already. And looking towards where's RapidStar going. Araneae is going to come around the backside of him. Ocelot may get caught out here. Has to flash away. What a great wall! But he's managed to dodge away from the crystal ball. Surely will get taken down. Yes, he will. And that is RapidStar picking up the kill. Araneae was there, but Kevin had already been bullied out of the lane, so he was unable to help out there. And Ocelot drops, and there's not a lot he could do about it.
I'm going to keep harping on this because what Shy is doing is absolutely winning in the game right now. that created the kill on Ocelote. They couldn't stop him with 2, so they